A man throws his stick across the river. It doesn't say a stick, it says his stick. A man throws his stick across the river, and his dog goes to retrieve it on the opposite bank. The dog returned only a few minutes later. How is it possible that the dog returned dry? A man throws his stick across the river. The dog goes to retrieve it on the opposite bank. The dog returned only a few moments later. How is it possible this dog returned dry?
Okay, so are we saying that the dog did not stop at a bar on the way back and get liquored up?
He didn't fall off the wagon.
Wow. Kudos to the dog. 5 years. I assume.
He got his token.
Is it Canoe Dog? The dog with a canoe? 'Cause you would have to tell me if it's Canoe Dog. Legally.
If it was Canoe Dog, I would have fucking said it's Canoe Dog.
Yeah,
Legally, you must.
Legally, you have to entrapment. It's
The
entrapment if
classic
you don't tell
fable
me.
of Canoe Dog.
We all love Sunday paper morning cartoon. Canoe Dog.
Old Man Puzzles, are we allowed to ask some questions to this? Because I feel like there's one burning question that would simplify this whole thing.
I'll answer some yes or no.
Is there a bridge involved in this?
No.
Okay.
Is the bank a bank where you get money?
No.
Oh, can you read the exact text? I would like to ask some specific wording questions.
A man throws his stick across the river. His dog goes to retrieve it on the opposite bank. The dog returned only a few moments later. How is it possible that the dog returned dry?
The dog didn't have the stick.
No. The dog got the stick.
Well, then why doesn't it say it in the riddle? That's insane.
JPC, you're getting your heart broken again.
Here's what I'll say. Based on all the goofs and gags we've had so far, all the giggles and bits we've had, Justin is the closest with Canoe Dog.
Interesting.
I can't believe he's the closest with Canoe Dog.
This is a dumb riddle, and I'm out.
The specific wording of he threw his stick reminds me, I was driving in the car with a friend once, and he was driving. There's a van full of people who were driving to a gig, and he saw a dog walking on the street with a stick in his mouth, and he said, "Look at that dog and his stick." But everyone in the car heard, "Look at that dog and his dick." And we all thought, what? Why would you point that out?
Everyone has their own proclivities. Let's do this. While we're pondering this.
Pond. That's the answer. Are you giving us a clue?
Oh, no, I ruined it. I pooched the deal. Justin, do you mind doing a little bit of role-playing?
You picked the wrong podcast if you minded doing role play.
He sighs like I sigh when either of you say anything.
Kindred spirits.
Justin, do you mind if you do a little role-play?
They say it's up for something for you.
Legally,
Guys, Justin,
we cannot move on until we get verbal consent to do that role play.
Okay, I'll do roleplay.
Awesome. Justin, let's have you be this man who's you're going to be Canoe Dog's owner,
Okay.
and you're training JPC. You're going to play Canoe Dog. You're training Canoe Dog to do what Canoe Dog needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we take you to the Great White North.
No, see, you have to hold the paddle. Dog, you've tested my patience for the last time. Yeah, I know. You don't have thumbs. You've made it real clear over the past few months, dog. Listen, you pick up the paddle.
Okay.
You waltz. I swear to God,
Oh,
Richard.
I'm sorry.
Richard, I
I'm
swear to
listening.
God.
I'm listening.
What the hell? Why am I wasting my time with canoes? This dog can talk. Everybody.
Wait,
Forget the canoe.
You right your goddamn mouth.
All right, Richard.
Nobody
play
can know
cool,
that I
man.
can talk. Nobody
Hey,
can.
hey, neighbor, were you yelling something?
My dog doesn't do anything.
I heard word that your dog can talk.
Oh no, Richard! All right, quick.
You keep quiet. You don't say a word about this.
Help me roll the bodies in the canoe, Richard. I'm so sorry.
Shove, sink, plan.
Was that you kicking back a thing of whiskey? And see.
The funniest part of that is a dog named Richard.
The perfect crime.
Dogs with people names.
I love, Justin, that you shouted, "My dog can talk." And then the moment there's interest, my dog can't do anything.
Well, he threatened my life.
No,
So
I did.
Okay,
You were
good.
right. No, you were
Okay,
right.
good. I knew there was an answer to the improv. I wanted to check that right.
No, you nailed it.
As with improv, there is a right and wrong answer.
So any thoughts on what the answer to this puzzle
Is there?
is?
This is stupid, but all riddles are stupid.
Yes.
Is there water in the river? Because otherwise, I mean, I know it would be a valley probably otherwise, but there's water in the river, right?
There is water, but
It's ice.
it's ice.
It's ice.
Nice.
You got me there.
Nice.
It's Canada. The river was frozen. I like that they can't even just say the river was
You
frozen.
actually
they have to
hinted to that to the north. The thing
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah. I blew it several times.
Oh, and the stick is a stick of dynamite because they're ice fishing. Mm-hmm. And the dog grabbed the lit dynamite and blew up.
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. Very good riddle. And I get it now.